On this episode of Beyond the Report, we're taking a look at the gender pay gap. Danielle Ratliff is a single mother to 3 children. She's worked at the same company for 9 years, and in spite of her education, experience, and hard work, she's routinely passed up for promotion and raises by the men in her company. We're here in her kitchen as she prepares dinner before she goes to pick up her kids.
I took one of the least performing stores and I trained them, I developed them. We made it one of the top performing stores. During this time period, I'm still asking about my career. What do I need to do to get me to the next level? There have been plenty of positions I've been passed over by white males.
I've worked for you a long time and I'm paid less than Robin. Same job, same employer means equal pay for men and women.
No time for jokes, Batgirl.
Equal opportunity for women in the workplace has been an ongoing fight. In fact, what you are hearing is a public service announcement from 1973, commissioned by the Treasury Department to promote the federal equal pay law. And while we've made progress since then, the playing field has yet to be leveled.
Historically, we've seen a lot of these women's movements. The most recent women's movement, close to the Me Too movement, was in the 1980s. But unfortunately, in the 1980s, it all died down and not a ton happened. That is what we might actually see now.
That was Lindsay Greenlee, Ph.D., an assistant professor of practice at the Texas Tech University School of Psychology. She explains that women in the U.S. earn 88 cents to every dollar men earn. But in Lubbock, that statistic is actually worse. We only earn 71 cents to every dollar. For African American and Hispanic women, it's even lower.
The gentleman that hired me, he's a white man. He kind of understood Black people, we just want to better ourselves. I didn't have much sales experience, but it was a sales position. And I started working up the corporate ladder. Is it difficult? Absolutely. There's double standards all the time.
When Danielle stands up for herself, she is judged as combative. Meanwhile, her male counterparts, who act in similar ways, maybe even more aggressive ways, are viewed as passionate.
In the workplace, women can be perceived as being aggressive. I've heard the term shrill used sometimes, just for speaking their mind in the workplace, which means your presence in that company and workplace may not have as big of an impact as men.
I would not only work my normal 6:45 a.m. to 6 o'clock at night schedule, but I would go with other employees in the entire area and I would train them after hours.
At one point, over the entire area, only 2 managers had not been trained by Danielle. And during this time, opportunity for her own professional growth was never addressed or discussed by her managers.
I then decided I'm no longer going to invest my time and energy into a company that doesn't reward it. That's when I started my own business.
Being a single mom has sparked a passion in Danielle for helping single mothers. She started a business aimed at helping struggling women find affordable housing. Also, she's welcomed another mom into her home who's been hit by rough times, and we'll meet her in an upcoming episode.
My passion to help single moms is because I live it. I know how hard it is.
Watch Danielle's full story at beyondthereportlbk.com. For Beyond the Report, I'm Ashley Cox.
This season of Beyond the Report brought to you by Texas Tech Physicians Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology.